Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome live at John Wren Stadium for Basha versus Perry Girls Soccer here live on PS4 on Sports 360 AZ. Joining you live tonight, Jordan Palacio alongside Parker Olzak. Parker, welcome. Should be a good game tonight, huh?
Hello, Jordan. Looks like we have a good matchup here, crosstown rivalry here. Battle Val Vista, soccer version.
We just missed the starting introductions from both sides, and we were just a couple minutes from kicking things off live at John Wren Stadium. Getting set and getting weird up here from John Wren Stadium from Perry High School. Perry versus Basha. A game both of these teams have been looking forward to all season long, and we are underway. To remind everybody of the rules as we get started, 2 40-minute halves. There is no stoppage time. Clock hits quadruple zeros, and that's all she wrote. And Parker, for these Pumas, who are some of the players to watch?
For the Pumas, you have to look at their goalkeeper right now. Rachel Barrett is starting for them. And also number 4, their captain, Kiara Parker.
Parker and Amanda Dahl both scoring tons of goals this season for the Pumas. Pumas coming into this game at 17-1, nationally ranked 11th in the country. Parker, you know, this school is still looking for its first state championship, and a lot of people are saying that these girls might be the first ones to do it.
I think they could do it, as the last few years they've gotten very close. I believe a couple years ago they made it to the finals, and they came in second place with a great game. Last year they got knocked out by, I believe, Desert Vista?
Desert Mountain.
Desert Mountain.
In a penalty shootout in the second round of the playoffs after Perry got the bye. So we got a long ball here looking for, looks like Kiara Parker. Parker trying to take it down the line. Now tries to get across into the box. Man, there, nothing doing.
Nope.
We got a whistle.
Looks like we're going to have a penalty kick.
And it is. It's going to be 2 minutes into the game. It's going to be a penalty kick for the Pumas. The referee points to the spot, and it looks like it's going to be Amanda Dahl to take for the Pumas. Dahl, the junior, leads the team in scoring.
She's kicking it on goalkeeper for Basha, Alessandra Morfin.
There's the go-ahead from the ref. Dahl picks her spot and puts it in the back of the net, and just like that, the Pumas already have a 1-0 lead. Cool as a cucumber. Amanda Dahl slots it bottom right. 1-0 Pumas.
Great shot by Dahl. Just simply 2 minutes into the game, Perry is already leading.
I mean, that's pretty much easy as you like, really. That's get a ball into the box. Someone goes down. The referee points to the spot. And it's a shot from 12 yards out.
Great start for the Pumas so far. Used to it. Coming from Perry with their a lot of games this year have had a high scoring.
Oh, they've won a couple games like 13-0, 15-0.
They've scored double digits in multiple games, which is very impressive for them. Looks like Perry's back on the attack. Crossover to the right.
Kiara Parker again causing trouble at the byline. Gets a ball in. Oh, just cleared away by the goalkeeper. It's going to be Perry's throwing, but this early into the game, Parker, Pumas are causing a lot of trouble.
They are. The ball seems to be on their offensive half the entire 3 minutes or so that we've played.
It's going to be Logan Van Dyne to throw the cross-like ball into the box, looking for somebody's head, and it's cleared for the time being. Shot on. It looks like it's going to sail. Dahl
Still
lets
in.
it bounce. Cross over
Looking
to
for
their
the header.
side, and nobody home. Looking for Remy Deutsch. And it looks like Basha going to be able to clear, at least for the time being.
Perry crosses it back in.
Amanda Dahl's there, but gets beaten to the ball by the Basha keeper, Randy Wright. Lot of panic for these Bears, and the Bears no pushover in their own right. 11-4-1 coming into the game, so definitely a good record. And with the rivalry, you know, anything can happen. Right now it's Dahl who's looking for Deutsch outside. Nothing doing there. It's been all Perry thus far, and it looks like that's what it's going to be for the entirety of this match.
Basha has a run up coming up the right side. Their first chance in offensive territory.
Trying to keep off the Perry defense. Ball played in, but that's easy pickings there for Rachel Barrett, the sophomore, getting the start tonight.
Long shot for Barrett, just putting anything on the keeper to see if they can get anything fumble or any drop. Perry's throwing on the far side. Jordan, you had mentioned earlier that the Pumas are ranked 11 nationally
Right.
and the second in the state.
Right.
To compare to Basha, Basha is ranked 250th nationally and 17th in the state. So not the season that Basha's been looking forward to, but they also have a 11-4-1 record. So nothing to shy away from with this girls' soccer team that we are facing.
No, definitely not. You know, this Basha team comes in, a lot of wins on their record. Maybe not necessarily the competition yet. Pumas only have that one blemish on the record coming in the first game of the season against Desert Mountain, a 1-0 loss. Desert Mountain kind of like the cockroach that just won't go away for the Pumas. Every single time these two teams play against each other, it's always Desert Mountain getting the win somehow, some way. They eliminated the Pumas last year.
And when we talked to the girls throughout the past couple weeks, the only thing that's been on their mind, and they really want to get back and face Desert Mountain and see and redeem themselves. And from the last year's loss in the playoffs and also the first loss of the season, they want to meet them back up in either the playoffs or the championship and take home that title for the Pumas.
And have another long cross thrown into the box. Hits one head, is looking for Parker just over Parker's head. Now a battle for the ball, and it's going to be clear. Pumas still have the throw on their attacking third.
Thrown by Logan Van Dyne into the box.
Loose in the box. Dahl goes
Oh.
down, looking for a whistle. Referee says no way.
Play on for the ref. Pumas still advancing forward, out to the right.
Carol Parker takes it down low.
Another
Ball into the
cross.
box. Blocked. The shot is. The Bears right now just holding on barely to that 1-goal lead, or that 1-goal deficit, I should say. The Pumas trying to make it 2-0 as fast as possible. Not even in the 10-minute mark yet in this game. The Pumas very threatening.
Assistant referee signals Basha throw-in.
And Shaylin Yushiro gets for the Pumas back to Annie Walter.
Send it across to the open middle.
Pumas looking to attack, gets the ball into Dahl. Dahl lets it down. Now looking for some space, possibly a pass. Gets it out to Parker. Pass, though, not reaching its target. That's over Rachel Walter's head, and let's see Basha. They have a little bit of an opportunity here.
1-on-3 for Basha. Ball cleared out easily by the Pumas.
It looks like that's going to be the game, that the Basha Bears are going to have to try and play that kind of counterattacking game, draw the Pumas in defensively, and then once they get the ball, spring onto the attack. Little pinball action, ball bouncing back and forth between both teams. Now the ball is played into Amanda Dahl. Dahl gets it outside, looking for Montoya.
Taken away by Basha.
And they'll get to clear right back to Shaylin Yashiro. Yashiro thought about going to Parker, now just settles for any Walter. Walter plays a ball into the box. It's dealt with.
Cleared out right back towards her direction.
I'll go for the Perry throw. Now it's with Anissa Montoya, who plays it long. Can Kiara Parker get there? No, she gave up on it.
And you're looking at a goal kick for the Basha Bears.
About 10 minutes in so far at the 30-minute mark. 1-0 to score thanks to Amanda Dahl's penalty kick within the first 2 minutes of the match. That's been all Perry. Basha not even a shot on Perry's net yet so far in the game. And it's just been a swarm of Perry defenders getting to the ball and not letting anything happen. Goalkeeper Barrett boots it forward.
Basha's formation looks like they're only playing 1 or 2 forwards at the moment, trying to fall back on defense to protect from the strong offense of the Pumas.
I got a whistle, and it's going to be a Basha free kick. You see our score on our scoreboard, I should say. Perry with the white trim on the left, and Basha with the green trim on the right. 1-0 to Perry. Like I said earlier, 2:40-minute halves. We have a ball played into the box here. Almost dangerous there for Basha. Looked like it was number 44, Maddie Bateman, in pursuit. She just couldn't quite get there. It's going to be a Basha throw, however, and a couple Basha subs come on. Hannah Smith to take the throw in right there, as you see. Gets the ball going for the byline. Annie Walter shielding her off, and it's going to be a Puma throw. Great defense right there from Walter. Not letting any Basha attacker get the ball. The throw-in goes straight out for the Pumas goal kick.
Free kick for the Pumas. Taken by Emma Reicke.
Emma Ritchie.
Ritchie. Thank you there, Jordan.
Yeah, that's no problem. That's what I'm here for. Amanda Dahl wins the ball for the Pumas. Now gets it into Parker in the box.
Once again, Parker playing on that right side. They're all passing it to her. She's trying to get those crosses in.
Goes off of a Basha player for the Puma corner. And it's going to be Amanda Dahl to take. And you can kind of hear in the background the conversation the Basha defense is having right now.
7 Pumas inside the box. 3 are coming in from the top. Looking for the header.
Off the post! Looked like possibly Remy Deutsch. Her header hits off the post. The Pumas still trying to create something. Van Dyne's shot gets blocked. And it's with Van Dyne again. Now Yushiro. Yushiro gets it out wide to Walter. As the defense gets their positions back, Annie Walter looking for a pass and finds Parker. Parker looking for Yushiro again. And now here come Basha. And it's back in Perry's possession. I think it's going to be a recurring theme for the entire night here. Pumas coming so close to making it 2-0. The header straight off the corner. Beautiful ball in by Dahl. Just not close enough for it to go in.
Dahl snuck in there from the backside. No one was on her as that cross came all the way over everyone, just off the post.
Emma Ritchie now for the Pumas. Looks like she's going to play it to Walter. Changes her mind, takes a touch, and now finally gets it out to Rachel Walter. Ritchie playing it long, maybe looking for Daw. That pass didn't reach. Ball bounces over the Basha play now. Here comes Van Dyne. Van Dyne looking out wide. That's Remy Deutsch. Deutsch switches her feet, trying to get a shot, it looked like. Nothing doing there. And that's going to be the keeper rights to collect.
Basha defenders collapsed on the Puma forward.
Ball played forward for Basha. That nobody's there. Going to go straight out for a throw. We got a couple Puma subs coming on now. Number 19, Peyton Gum. Number 17, Kelly Canistra, both coming on for the Pumas. For number 20, Shaylin Yoshiro. And for number 11, Remy Deutsch.
Ball back to the keeper.
Barrett boots it forward. The header won on by Basha, but it's going to go straight back to Barrett. And she'll collect, loses the ball, drops the ball, and the Pumas are able to clear, but now Basha have a chance, but a bad touch taken by Jasmine Bogle. Maybe just saved the Pumas from conceding a goal there. Very scary moment right there from the sophomore goalkeeper.
Takeaway by Perry. Back to Basha.
Basha now getting some more time up in Perry's third. Only 4 or 5 Basha attackers there.
Perry seems like they're unable to take the ball out of their defensive end.
That's going to be cleared out. It's going to be a Basha throw.
It's the first time tonight that Perry looks like they have been pressured by the Bears.
Yeah, that's right. Having to defend for the first time all night. Bears going to come out and call this one. She's going to claim that for her own, and now Perry going to look to launch the attack. A little bit of an errant header right there from Basha. Now it's with Kelly Canistra. Canistra looking for a pass. And now gives it back to Walter. Walter plays it forward for Dahl. Won by Basha, and that's going to go out for a Perry throw. Annie Walter to Emma Ritchie. Ritchie plays it forward over the head of a Basha defender. Now with Dahl. Dahl takes a touch. She's going to get it out right. Looking for Kiara Parker. Parker on the outside. Now cuts in. Parker with the shot. And it's going to go over the crossbar. Through the uprights as well. Wrong sport. It's going to be Basha goal kick.
Parker playing on the far side now as Kelly Canistra comes in to play on the right side, right forward. Parker switches over to the left forward position.
Yeah, once Canistra came on, the two swap places. Parker took Deutsch's spot, who came off and plays for Canistra. Now Delaney Ushiro has her pass stolen by the Bears, but she's going to get the ball right back. She's actually going to let it go out for a throw. Now it's with Kiara Parker. Good ball right there, played by Anissa Montoya. Parker trying to take on 2 Basha defenders, gets past both of them thanks to the ball bouncing off her legs.
Looking for the cross now with 3 Pumas inside the box. Taken away by Basha.
Just couldn't get the cross off her foot.
Now Basha's looking to counter. Taken right back by the Pumas.
Here comes Parker. Parker Charging the wing. Looks to get it back. Does, but the pass is blocked. You know, we've seen this type of action for the entire almost first half of the first half, Parker, to where both teams just trying to hold substantial possession to where there's just a lot of what I like to call pinballing, ball bouncing back and forth between both sides.
Not much completed passes here tonight. Pumas seem to have the longer possession. Throw in for the Pumas, going off of number 10 for Basha, Hannah Smith.
Logan Van Dyne's going to come make the long run over to come take the throw. Pumas have numbers forward here. The long throw looking for, looked like Dahl. Nobody there. Ball's loose in the box. Still not in there. It's cleared off the line. Saved by Wright. The Pumas could not get the extra 12 inches across the goal line. And the Basha Bears survive again.
Wright was able to fall on that before it bounced around, and the Pumas were able to get it in the back of the net. Great save by her.
Now the Pumas are going to have to start from ground zero again and have to build the attack.
Free kick awarded to the Pumas.
Pumas win the free kick inside Bash's half. Looks like it's going to be Emma Ritchie to take.
4 Pumas lined up on the outside of the box.
Ball headed clear, but one back by Van Dyne. We got a whistle. And it's going to be the Basha free kick. Van Dyne coming in a little bit too hard. It's be Basha's free kick to take is number 7, Cameron Boucher. Header won by Perry. Nisa Montoya in pursuit. Now it's with Amanda Dahl. We got a whistle. And they say it hit off the elbow of either Dahl or Montoya. They're calling a handball. And Logan Van Dyne, you see that right there, Parker.
I did not. I missed that.
Logan Van Dyne, they're waiting for the free kick. Van Dyne just pokes it forward almost the length of the entire pitch, over back towards Randall Wright and Basha's goal. Classic stuff right there. Some classic playground stuff.
Delay a game in the football world, but here, nothing but a comment by the referee. The ball's set back up by Basha and will continue on as the clock still runs with 20 minutes to go.
And you see right there, Amanda Dahl, 28 goals coming into this game. No, 29. Now make that an even 30 with the penalty kick she converted from earlier in the match. She leads the team in scoring. And we got a whistle. We got a flag raised, and it looks like one of the Basha players was offside, so it's going to be a Puma free kick. Emma Ritchie will take the free kick for the Pumas. They'll play in to Van Dyne. Van Dyne finds Payne Gum. Gum trying to launch the Pumas into the attack.
running down the right side. Crossover to her.
Kanistra's got the long ball. Now has to reset. Gets across into the box. Nobody there. Dangerous ball in. Almost a dangerous clearance there for the Bears. Trying to get the ball out and can't. Van Dyne has a shot on goal, and it's in the back of the net. Logan Van Dyne from outside the box curls it into the far post, and 2-0. The Pumas got the 2-goal lead that they've been deserving thus far.
Roughly about a 17-yard shot, as Jordan mentioned, curled right in, right past the keeper. Great shot by the Pumas.
2-0 our score. Van Dyne, what a strike. Randall Wright with nothing left to do. Watch the ball go right past her feet into the bottom post. It looked like that shot was causing Wright trouble from the foot, from Van Dyne's foot. And evidently enough, it caused just enough trouble to go into the back of the net. And if the Bears aren't careful, we could be en route to another Puma's drubbing. Another Puma route.
Right after that score, Pumas come right back up the middle, looking to score again. Pumas throwing off on the right side. Long throw in for the Pumas.
Kelly Canistra takes a touch. It's going to be Van Dyne to get the ball back in. Looking for Parker. Just a little bit too strong, and it goes over the line.
Assistant referee puts his flag up. Goal kick for the Bears. Subs now for the Pumas. Number 7, Brenna Alderson coming in. And number 11, Remy Deutsch. Now we resume play with a Perry throw-in on the far side.
Logan Van Dyne to take for the Pumas. 6:45 left to go in the first half. Ball cleared by the Bears. Now Rachel Walter will win it back for the Pumas and play it to Anissa Montoya, who gives it right back to the Bears, but almost wins it back, and now does. Now it's Anissa Montoya trying to launch a counterattack. Gets past
Canistra
one.
running up the right side.
Gets the ball inside, looking for Dahl. Trickles through. Amanda Dahl in, and she
Into
puts
the
it in the
goal.
back of the net. Amanda Dahl gets her second goal of the game. Pumas 3, Basha 0.
Locked up the keeper there from about 7 yards out. Keeper didn't even try to dive. Ball to her left. Bottom right corner for the shot.
Nothing the keeper could do. She hit the side netting from there. Amanda Dahl looking for a hat trick in the second half as she gets taken off. "3-0 our score.
Basha looks like now they're going to have to focus on defense.
They might be focusing on just trying to just try to keep it under double digits.
It's not the game they were looking for, at least in the first 25 minutes.
Perry doing what Perry do best, is scoring goals and not giving Basha even a chance thus far at the other side. But now, as I say that, Basha trying to create something out of nothing.
Sprint to the ball.
A one by Rachel Walter, and she kicks it out for the Basha throw. Bogle to take for the Bears. Another one of these long throws into the box. Won by the Bears. Bounce straight out. Looks like the Pumas are going to get away with it. And we had a whistle called. One of the Bears tried to kick the ball, got a high boot. The referee was not a fan of that one. It's going to be the Pumas' ball again.
Basha's first sign of offense in the last few minutes. Perry easily snuffs it out.
Richie to take the free kick. 15 minutes left to go in the first half.
Racing to the ball, Canistra.
Kelly Canistra outside of the box, looking
a
just to
shot.
get something on the keeper. You know, this Basha keeper right has not been tested. Well, she hasn't. I don't think she's made a save yet with a shot on target. I think every single shot on target has gone in to this point. So Canistra thinking, why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Any shot here in soccer is a great shot. You don't know what could happen back there in the back of the box.
Basha now playing a long ball in, looking for anything. Fight for the ball now. It's Basha's for the time being. Last touch off Basha, though, and it's going to be Perry's throw.
Sub now for the Pumas.
Shaylin Yushiro comes on for Anissa Montoya. Montoya's been playing the entire game so far, so she'll rest up probably till the end of the half, I'd assume. Now it's with Remy Deutsch. Remy Deutsch, who's just recently come on as well.
Off the Pumas, throw in for Basha.
Trying to play fast, the Bears are, but maybe a little bit too fast for their own liking, as Emma Ritchie is just going to shield the attacker off, and it's going to be the Pumas' goal kick. And Emma Ritchie, she's doing everything tonight for the Pumas, taking the free kicks, taking the goal kicks. You see her right there. She's taking her time, got the okay from the ref. And she clears it forward, looking for Annie Walter. She heads it on for Canistra. Canistra chested down, now gives to Yushiro, who's just come on. Yushiro playing it long for Deutsch. Deutsch keeps it in front, now trying to knock it forward for Canistra. Kelly Canistra now resets, trying to get a ball in.
Playing it back.
Yushiro trying to get a cross in, and they're going to say last touch off the Pumas, and it's going to be the Bears' free kick. Slew of Puma substitutions to be coming in soon. We're looking at Delaney Yushiro, Amanda Dahl, and Kiara Parker, but for the time being, right now, it's Annie Walter on the ball. And she gives to Van Dyne. Van Dyne knocks it forward, looking for Peyton Gum. Nothing doing there. Now here comes Yushiro within some space. Gives it to Annie Walter. Walter getting a ball in. Touch. And it looks like it's going to go straight out for the goal kick.
Great touch there by the Pumas in the center. Left winger was not looking for that pass, however.
Brenna Alderson just couldn't control the pass. Flies off her foot and goes out for the goal kick. Now the substitutions are made. Just over 10 minutes left to play here in the first half.
Referee signals to the Puma bench.
We got an issue here. One of the players is going to come off.
Substitution for something.
We got a yellow card as well.
Possibly an illegal substitution by the Pumas.
The Pumas, maybe it looked like that was number 24 for the Pumas, Jackie Gilbert. Maybe Gilbert was wearing something she wasn't supposed to be, maybe some illegal equipment. I don't know, because she came to the bench and threw something to the bench. So that would be my assumption there. Basha now trying to just get something. Again, they haven't had a shot yet. And for good reason. They've been barely able to keep hold of possession. Not many of their passes have found their mark. Now it's Alderson for Perry. And she's looking outside, trying to find Deutsch. Shaylin Yushiro heads forward.
A lot of bouncing around here for the soccer ball tonight. Not much possession for the Bears in the last couple of minutes.
And right now it's Amanda Dahl. Dahl trying to knock it forward. Cleared. But that's straight to Alderson. Alderson looking for a little over-the-top pass into Parker. Parker trying to keep the ball in play. Goes to the byline. Gets a cross in, and it's dealt with by the Bears. Now it's Annie Walter who beats her mark to the ball. Annie Walter going for the same type of shot that Logan Van Dyne scored from. Just curled it a little bit too much, and it was going wide, but White made the save anyway.
Good confidence booster there for Wright.
Under 10 minutes left to play, 9:53. And the Pumas all over the Bears here in this first half, as the score would indicate. Yushiro looking for Dahl. Dahl not making the run. Bogle can't control. Now it's played out wide for Parker. Parker looking to take her opponent one-on-one, and she beats her for pace.
Looking for the cross.
Manadal was sending up just out past the outstretched foot of Alderson. And the Bears escape again for the time being.
Looks like for the Bears, their only offensive attack they've been doing tonight is chip and chase, I guess is what you could call it. Pass the ball down there and see if they could win the foot race. This time they were unable to do it. Perry throwing on the far side.
Well, when you're unable to pass the ball a significant amount of times in a row, I guess that's the only strategy you really could do when Perry are owning the midfield like they have been tonight.
Just trying to catch the Pumas off guard. Seen it before. Unable to do so this time.
Emma Ritchie reads that pass like a book, and now here come the Pumas looking for Dahl. Dahl can't get her foot to it. Ritchie playing forward for the time being. Gets to Alderson. Alderson plays a pass off the Basha player's foot, but got it back. Man, we got a whistle now coming from the referee, stopping play in its tracks. It's going to be a Puma free kick in their half.
Foul committed by Bogle on the Bears.
Shaylin Yushiro trying to keep for the Pumas. Now gets it back, reverses her feet. Now gets it out to Rachel Walter. Walter gets past one and gets it out to her sister Annie. Little 1-2 played there with Walter and Yushiro. Goes off of a Basha player and will go in for the Pumas throw. 7:50 left to play.
Quick throw in by the Pumas.
Annie Walter gets a ball in, looking for Dahl perhaps. Cleared by a couple of Bears, and now very much cleared. Bogle playing a ball for a sprinting Basha player, and now the Bears, like 2 on, looks like 6 or 7 right now, trying to create something. Basha's holding up play. Ball pinballs off a couple players. Now it's Logan Van Dyne. And we have a whistle coming from the ref. It looks like maybe perhaps a Basha, foul.
We're looking at a free kick for the Pumas.
Walter to take this one. This referee taking his time. 7:21 on the clock. Basha making a couple subs.
Long stoppage here.
And here we go. Yushiro for the Pumas. Now Walter. Walter to Ritchie, who finds Rachel Walter now.
One side to the other for the Pumas, now up the middle.
Shaylin Yushiro looking for Kiara Parker. Ooh, if that pass would have gone that defender right there, Kiara Parker would have been in on goal.
Hannah Smith stepped up for the Bears to block that.
Emma Ritchie shielding off the attacker very well for the Pumas. Now it's with Alderson. Alderson looking to play.
Parker
Takes a look
looking
at Parker.
the run on the right side.
And here comes Kiara Parker. If she can get to the ball at the edge of the box, trying to keep it in. Who's that last touch by? Off the Bears. It's going to be a Puma throw.
Seems like a common spot for the throw in here tonight for the Pumas. They've been playing it on the close side, the right corner.
Well, Kiara Parker has been lethal against the Bears so far tonight, getting a lot of action down the right side, down the right flank. Van Dyne to take the throw, decides to go outside for Walter. Walter takes a touch, gets past one. Annie Walter getting a ball in, maybe a shot perhaps. Now it's with Logan Van Dyne. Van Dyne, who's already scored one, gets past one beautifully, trying to knock it over the top. Ball takes a bounce. Now with Alderson, ball loose in the box. We have a whistle, handball. And it's going to go
on the Pumas.
Yeah, it's going to be a Basha free kick. Free kick booted forward. Bounces over Yushiro, almost got over Van Dyne, but Emma Ritchie now plays it up for Alderson. Alderson Oh, goes down hard. Both players go down hard. They're going to say the foul's on Alderson, and it's going to be Bash's free kick.
Both players there went for the ball, but it looked like the player for Perry possibly went a little too hard. Referee calls it. Back in play.
Short, quick free kick taken by the Bears. Now played out wide. Remy Deutsch defending the attacker. We have a whistle called. This will be a free kick. Bears, it looks like.
A lot of shoulder action there on that play. Bears awarded the free kick. Possibly some momentum.
Free kick taker taking her time. Looking for the right pass. Gets the whistle from the ref.
4 Bears set up on the 18-yard box.
Crosses in and hits Walter in the stomach, and now the Pumas looking to release. Alderson now for Perry. Keeps the ball from the attacker well, the defender, I should say. Now here comes Shaylin Yushiro.
Parker running up the right side, possibly looking for the cross.
Yushiro decides to go to the left side, looking for Remy Deutsch. Ball's headed straight to Amanda Dahl. Dahl at the edge of the box, gets a shot up and over the bar. That's going to be a Basha free kick. Score almost 4-0 if that shot finds its target, I'm sure. But sailed over the bar, that ball always rising. And with 4 minutes left to go, Basha remains only trailing by 3. The series of headers, the trilogy of headers, you might say, won by the Pumas. Now it's played forward. Now with Amanda Dahl. Dahl might have a shot here, and she does. Straight at the keeper, off her foot and in.
Very little effort there by Randy Wright for the Bears.
Amanda Dahl completes the hat trick in the first half, no less. 4-0 Perry with 3:40 left to go. And that's what we were saying earlier, Parker. This keeper has not made a single save yet this entire match. Just got a shot on goal at her, and it might go in, and there it just did.
We possibly could look at a goalie switch, my bad. Maybe second half.
Possibly. I mean, with the way that she's been playing so far, I mean, it couldn't hurt, could it?
Their captain, Grayson Miras, is sitting on the bench tonight.
Bash in all sorts of trouble right now. 4 first-half goals scored by the Pumas. You'd like to think that that's probably the last goal scored in the half, but with this Puma team, a goal can come from anywhere. Speaking of right now, here comes Carol Parker playing for Amanda Dahl. Ball is knocked on and cleared. But Annie Walter wins the flick on. Now it's back with Walter. Walter taking on 2 Bears, trying to get a foul called. Nothing doing there. And Basha just play. Oh, we had a whistle called. Oh no, I thought we had a whistle called. It's just a Perry throw-in. I thought with the way that the Basha player kicked the ball, I thought it might have been a free kick, and she was just time wasting. But no, it's just Perry's ball. Now they're trying to look to attack with guess who down the right wing, Carol Parker.
1 player up ahead of her. Pumas awarded the penalty or the corner kick.
Good defending by Adriana Todd for Basha, forcing the corner. And you heard the conversation right there. Everything's out. But that's been the problem for Basha tonight. They have not been able to get everything out. 4 balls have found the back of the net so far tonight for Perry with 2 minutes left to play. Pumas are looking for their 5th.
A lot of players there inside the 7-yard box. Watch for the ball to bounce around and possibly find the back of the net again for the Pumas.
You got 8 players in the box for the Pumas. They only have 2 defenders back to Basha's only 1 lone attacker. Low ball played in. Almost a back heel attempt by Emma Ritchie. We got stuffed out. Now Yushiro looking for a ball inside. Ritchie with the shot on it. Got blocked. And there's some of that pinball action we were talking about. And looks like this ball is going to be cleared. And it's going to find Logan Van Dyne for Perry. Van Dyne takes her time. Oh, looks like that either caught the hand or the head of the Basha player right there. Emily Hanratty. That one looked like it hurt.
That corner kick for the Pumas, very hard to get the back heel in with a lot of players there inside the box. Good clear by the Bears.
A lot of pulling on the shirt going on right there. Oh, we got some pushing and shoving as well.
Number 44, Maddie Bateman for the Bears. Looks like she's getting a little frustrated.
As well as Logan Van Dyne, and the referee is going to make them shake hands. And maybe a yellow card for each for the extracurricular action.
Looked like Bateman for the Bears seemed to have pulled down Van Dyne. Referee says, be friends here, separate, we'll continue on.
Not even a shaking of the hands, as you saw Van Dyne right there, just kind of gave a thumbs up towards Bateman, and that was about it.
That play there by the Bears just demonstrates the frustration that seems like they've had with only 1 minute left to play.
So yeah, just a little under a minute left to play. And now the Pumas finally play the free kick in. Now, Basha just trying to survive these last 50 or so seconds before giving up another goal. Now only have 40 seconds left to go before the end of the first half.
Basha just probably going to play keep away here, but ball goes back to the Pumas.
That's the problem. You have to have the ball to play keep away. Under 30 seconds now. Perry trying to get one more shot on. Remember, no stoppage time. When the clock hits triple zeros, that's the end. That's all she wrote. And now the Pumas looks like they're just going to do the equivalent of take a knee in football. Just kind of
safe.
Yeah, just kind of keep the ball with themselves, play keep away themselves, and let the clock strike zero. The ball
Don't want to
bounces.
mess around here.
No, ball bounces over Emma Ritchie's head, won by the Bears.
Just a few seconds left.
And that's going to do it for the first half. Dominant first half by the Pumas. 4 goals, one of them coming in the first 2 minutes of the match. 4-0. You can't really ask for anything more than that, Parker.
Not really. I mean, the Pumas have shown that they're the dominant team here. Basha looks like in the second half they're going to try to at least get a little bit more offensive going. Look forward to that second half for this Val Vista rivalry.
Yeah, that's right. Coming up at the half, though, we have some productions from PS4, couple stories to run, and then we will be back for the second half action. Perry versus Basha live here on PS4.
Our expectations are to win state, obviously, and keep our winning streak going and not get goals scored on us.
As a team, I think our expectations ultimately are to win state, but we have a really strong defense, and I think we need to work on our forwards a little bit more. I want to, last year we had a goal of making all the forwards in the top 10 leaderboard for shots, and I think we want to work on that again.
Of course, we're always expected to be, in the finals playing for the state championship. So I think that's kind of where our coach wants us to go and where we're headed, to be in that final game and hopefully win.
I think our team chemistry is even better, actually, than it was last year, and we just have a lot more fun, and we work hard at the same time, so it's just really nice.
Definitely depth of our bench. We have great players on the field starting, and we have great players off the field coming on. So depth is definitely, because then you keep the game going strong rather than kind of taking a break and then going back at it. We just stay strong.
We have a new midfield. We lost 3 seniors that played midfield last year, and so we have a new one, and they're doing great and working towards score more goals and assisting.
We had to kind of change our formation a little bit because the formation that we played kind of played to their strengths. So we had to adjust a little just to play to the few players that we have that are replacing them, their strength. So all it did was change our formation a little bit.
I'm looking forward to playing Hamilton. I think in our senior night, I don't know if that's the same night, but I really am looking forward to playing them. I don't know, I just feel like Hamilton's a really good game for us because they're known as the top athletic school, I guess, and last year they went to state even though we beat them, so we kind of got mad about that, and it's just a good game.
We want to beat Desert Mountain so bad. They're not necessarily better than us. They're a good team, but I think it's a mental deal, and we want to just fix it so bad. It's gnawing at us, but yeah, we really want to get back into the playoffs.
We want to win, because when we played them last year, or this year, they had 2 shots on us and put 1 away, and we had 30 shots, so we outplay them every single game. It's just a matter of putting them on frame, I guess.
Personally, I just want to win every ball that I can in the air because as a holding mid, like that's one of the big things. Just lead the team, keep them up in spirit and stuff. I think I've grown tremendously, and like being injured kind of set me back a little bit, but high school always helps me. Like the coaches that we have are the best. Couldn't ask for anyone better.
We've wanted to be the first team to win a state championship for a long time, so every time before in the locker room, before a game, an away game on the field, we're always thinking about it and telling each other, well, this is starting our season, paving the road for the state championship. So.
Perry's football team having an 11-2 record on the season, one of the major successes to the team was Brock Purdy. Brock threw for over 42 touchdowns and had over 4,000 all-purpose yards. He took home the Cardinals Offensive Player of the Year. We asked Brock about this accomplishment.
It was a surprise. I thought I was going to go out there and get an award from the Cardinals, but for the whole football organization. So how they surprised me for it was amazing. And I mean, without my teammates, none of that is possible. So props to them too. You know, my dad just pushed me every day to, be working out little things at a time and stuff. So when I came back for after the first 3 games, it felt good just to be with the team and everything. So I mean, they helped me and regathered when I was down and stuff. So I mean, without them, none of that is possible.
Brock's success is not the only thing that has led to this 11-2 record. Another key factor is Coach Jones. Coach Jones actually brought home the Arizona Cardinals Coach of the Year award. We asked him about this accomplishment.
It was a huge honor. Humbling because there's so many teams, programs, and coaches in the state that I think that are really, really good coaches and really good football programs. And I think the bottom line is it makes you realize how much your kids did for you. And because they don't ever give this to a team that had a losing record or didn't go to the playoffs, they always give it to a team that is very successful. And so it's humbling and real excited for the boys because they had the great season that got it for me. I think our kids, the talent level, the process of what they do in preparation every week for each team we play, I think our coaching staff's outstanding. I think we changed our defense, which really, really helped. And got a few more coaches on the staff that helped, and I just think it was accumulations. You can't put your finger on one thing, Obviously, we have a very good quarterback. Offense is productive. We got great receivers, and our mental errors are very limited. Defense took away the ball this year. Last year, they didn't take the ball away. I think we only had 8 takeaways all year last year. This year, I think we're in the 20s, so I think that's a big reason for it.
We had a historic season overall for the whole football program, and to see Coach win that award also was just amazing for the team and for him. We're all so proud of him, and we know how hard he works to get that award and stuff. So we're all excited for him as well. We're expecting a state championship because we made it to semis. So obviously to top that off is state. So that's going to be our goal day one, come spring ball, and then over summer, and then obviously the season will be here already. So state championship is all on our minds.
Well, I think you keep everything in perspective. Obviously, everyone always says go one game at a time, which we obviously do. But just like the Cardinals, they were extremely good the year before. But how many close games did they win? And just like with us, the ball bounces the wrong way. One time against Desert Vista, we're on the wrong end. One time against Brophy, we're on the wrong end. One time against Hamilton, we're on the right. So I mean, we went 9-1. That is unbelievable. That's awesome. But we're playing some really good football teams, and the ball bounces the wrong way a couple times, or we have a few mental errors, or a lack of preparation just here and there, and we could be a 6-4 team. And so just because we got kids coming back doesn't mean that we're not going to attack the process just like we did the year before.
This year's Perry football season was unforgettable. With Brock only a junior and Coach Jones returning as next year's coach, we hope to see many future success from this Puma football team. I'm Noah Lau, PS4.
Welcome back to the second half of action, live from Perry High School. Basha versus Perry on PS4 on Sports 360 AZ. Has been a classic Perry route to this point in the game, 4-0. 3 Amanda Dahl goals and a Logan Van Dyne goal. Now, as I say that, here comes Kiara Parker for the Pumas. Parker switches her feet, looking for a shot or a pass maybe. Now gets it outside to Van Dyne. Lily's looking for Van Dyne.
Pumas starting the second half just where they had left off, pushing in the offensive half.
Ball won by Kiara Parker. Parker trying to square it in for somebody. Van Dyne now with the shot. Deflected, and it goes out. And it looks like, Parker, we were right about the goalkeeper change.
New goalie in for the Bears, Alessandra Morfin, number 1, playing keeper for them.
Well, I mean, after the types of attempts to save some of the Puma shots, I think the change was well warranted.
Now a corner for the Pumas. They have a 3-girl set up there on the far side.
Long corner brought into the box. Shot just goes over the top.
Goal kick now for the Bears. Right back in.
Won by Montoya. Amanda Dahl pursuing off her head. Cleared by the Basha Bear defense. For right now, Kiara Parker on the left wing. Trying to get across in, takes a bounce off the defender, Bateman, and then off Parker herself. Ball played long for Walter. And now cleared forward. Bogle in pursuit for Basha. And is unable to get there. Now it's with Annie Walter. Walter played it for Deutsch. And that's going to go off of Basha for the parry throw.
Also a goalie change for the Pumas. Rachel Barrett coming out and Michaela Amon coming in.
A very interesting strategy there, Parker. I'm not sure why the Pumas would, A, not start Amon, who has been their star goalkeeper all season long, and then, B, take Barrett out when she was playing a great game. She hasn't even been tested with one shot yet. So that move, to me, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. What about you? What do you think?
Definitely, especially in a 4-0 game. Don't really want to risk any kind of injury or anything happening to your star keeper, but looks like the coaches and everything believe in her and just trying to get her back there to maybe get some work in.
Long throw and goes over Delaney Ushiro. And you hear Michaela Amon there relaying her instructions to her troops, telling them to play it back, be smart.
Pumas cross field now.
High pass there, couldn't be kept in by Annie Walter. That's going to be the Basha throw.
Errant pass there by the Pumas. They're able to get it right back, though.
Remy Deutsch gets past a couple defenders. Amanda Dahl nutmegs her defender, but loses possession. Now, Basha right now just playing keep away. They clear it forward. Looking for Bogle. And Emma Recchi clears.
Up the right side for the Pumas.
That's going to go out for a throw. Yep. Remy Deutsch to take, trying to get it inside for Montoya.
Good cutoff there.
Bears looking to possibly play wide. Ball played forward. It's Kiara Parker. Parker now going to take it down the wing. Playing the left side to start off the second half. Cross is intercepted and now taken out. Logan Van Dyne, nice touch there. Get to pass another, but the pass couldn't find the target.
Only one forward up for the Bears.
We got a whistle.
Handball?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a handball. It's going to be the Pumas' free kick. So with only one forward up for the Bears, I mean, you could clearly see what their strategy is. It's just that you defend, you almost the bend but don't break strategy, which they've been broken 4 times already, though. You let the Pumas get upfield and just hold on. Try not to concede a goal. And here we go. Amanda Dahl, one-on-one with the keeper. She slots it away. Amanda Dahl for the 4th time in the match finds the back of the net, first time in the second half, and now it is 5-0 Perry.
Morphin, the keeper for the Bears, unable to stop that shot, falls to her left as the ball went right over her legs to the right into the back right corner.
Morphin right there cannot be happy with her defense. She got left on a one-on-one situation with probably the best goal scorer in the entire state. Amanda Dahl, what a transformation she has undergone from playing last season. Very, very young. And now Kiara Parker, as I say that, trying to get to the ball. And it's slide tackled away. Nice job right there from the Basha defense. Forces a parry throw. Amanda Dahl playing last year as a senior. Excuse me, as a sophomore, I should say. This year as a junior. Really has adjusted to the game speed at the varsity level very, very well. She had 29 goals coming into the game, now stands at 33 after all the ones she's put away tonight. And it's Dahl who gets it out wide to Parker. Parker looking for something, gets it inside and finds her mark. That's Montoya. Montoya trying to play it back out for Parker, nothing doing there. Now here come the Bears.
Bears look like just to slow down and bring their midfielders and offense back up to set up for the play.
Get everybody forward, get numbers there. But as I say, that Bogle gets played a long ball. Stays in. And she's going to play it straight off Emma Ritchie. She's going to get the corner kick. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the first Basha corner of the entire match, Parker.
Definitely an issue for the Bears, unable to keep the ball in their offensive territory. But signs of life here, maybe to put up a point and erase that goose egg off the scoreboard.
It's going to be Michaela Bennett to take the corner for the Bears. Ball played in, headed away.
No Bears there inside the 7-yard box.
Now it's Amanda Dahl with a chance to counter for the Pumas. Looking for Kiara Parker. Missed time to pass just a little bit. And now here comes Dahl. Dahl going to look to play out wide for Remy Deutsch. Here comes Deutsch and the Pumas. Deutsch gets past her defender with ease. Now plays the ball. And it's blocked, still loose, and Morphin gathers to save another goal from being conceded for the Bears.
Great passing there by the Pumas, an excellent cross. Even better save by Morphin on the first and second chance.
The goalkeeper change already looking like it was the right decision, even though Morphin has already conceded one. Montoya can't beat two Basha players. Now it's played out wide for Bennett. Bennett looking for Bogle. And it's played out by Ritchie. And it's going to be Basha throw. (5-0) our score. 32 minutes left to go in the match here in the second half. Yushiro plays for Dahl. Dahl looking for the quick short pass. Finds Montoya. Montoya looking for the long ball. Finds Parker. Kiara Parker, let's see if she can reach it in time. Just past her outstretched foot. Unable to connect with that long pass.
Just a little long pass there. Good idea for Parker. Unable to reach it. Ball back in play for the Bears.
Amanda Dahl now for the Pumas. Gets it to Remy Deutsch. Deutsch, ball bounces off her foot. Took her a second to find the ball. We got a flag raised by the assistant referee. They're going to say Deutsch was a little bit too aggressive, and it's going to be Basha's free kick. Played about 9 minutes so far in the second half. Pumas have already gone on the board again on this side.
Sprinting up the right side. Kicked out. Bears throw in. Brooke Brown for the Bears running in off the right side looking to receive that pass. And now she's taking the throw in.
Cleared away. Now it's Montoya who gets past one. Plays the ball for Yushiro. Yushiro plays it out wide for Remy Deutsch. Deutsch has the speed, gets to the ball.
Dahl in the center here, looking for the cross.
Ball played into Dahl, just kicked away, now cleared, and Basha will be able to look to counter. Bennett takes a tumble, going for the ball. Deutsch looking for the second half of that 1-2 there. It's going to go off Basha, parry throw.
Perry's offense has been very strong so far in the first 10 minutes of this second half. If you've been able to notice, their defenders are on the offensive half. Kick intercepted by the Pumas. Now back to the Bears. Rough slide tackle there.
Ball played out for Bennett. Bennett has to readjust to find the pass. Pumas getting in the way of a lot of Basha passes, putting their bodies, taking the shots of the ball, bouncing off them. Richie clears. It's going to be another Basha throw.
Ball bouncing around. Still no control for either team. The ball goes out and throw in directed towards the Pumas. Now the throw directed towards the Basha Bears. Good stand there by the Pumas defense, not letting anything get behind them.
Ball takes a bounce over Montoya. Pumas fighting for the ball, and they're attacking third of the field. Now booted forward just so Basha can kind of regain their breath on defense. Because you know the Pumas are going to come right back and get the ball down there on the attacking side of the field. Van Dyne either looking for Yashiro or Deutsch, not sure which one. The ball kind of flew in the middle of them.
Poor communication there by the Pumas. Gives the Bears a pass, and now substitutes coming on.
3 substitutes made by Basha, trailing 5-0 here at John Wren Stadium.
Looks like Annalise Brown is coming in for Brooke Brown on the right side defense.
Header won by Yashiro. She heads it straight out. And you're right there. That was very interesting right there. Michaela Amon told Yashiro just to let it out. It looks like Yashiro was about to clear and just booted forward. Amon telling her just to let it out, and she did. Perry won the throw, but now it's Basha's throw after some Basha pressure, I should say. It's going to be Bola to take the throw. They're looking for something in the box. Whenever the ball is loose in the box, could lead to anything. Not only a goal, but maybe perhaps the penalty kick, just like the Pumas had in the first couple minutes. Now it's Anissa Montoya. Montoya trying to play wide for Parker. Parker adjusts and gets to the ball. Now plays it back for Dahl. Amanda Dahl trying to beat her mark to the ball. Her mark falls down. It's going to be off of Basha.
Corner kick awarded to the Pumas.
That's right.
2-on-4 there. Pumas were able to gain a corner kick out of that. Great job by them with the passing and the advancement.
Amanda Dahl is going to be taking the corner for the Pumas. 8 in the box for Perry.
Another interesting formation.
And there you see Dahl curling into the box toward the near post. Outside was Rachel Walter. Didn't quite come off her foot quite correctly. They're saying the ball stayed in, and it's going to go out for a throw very close to the corner flag. Now it's going to be Logan Van Dyne to take the throw, as you see right there. Going onto track, getting that long run up. Get as much power on the throw as she can. Looking for Dahl. Hit off a Basha defender, went straight out. And it's going to be a goal kick. They gave it a goal kick. I don't think the referee on the far side could really see who it hit off of. It looked like it definitely hit a Basha player. But it's going to be the Basha goal kick nonetheless. Ball played forward. Hits off Van Dyne. Van Dyne got a little shove in there, and it's going to be Basha's free kick now. About halfway through the second half, 24 minutes or so remaining. Ball takes a bounce, played forward. Throwing now for the Pumas. Yushiro plays it for Montoya. Montoya somehow gets it to Dahl. A little bit of luck there for the Pumas. Dahl trying to play Parker. Nothing doing there.
Miscommunicated passing there for the Bears. Turns it over.
And you say another miscommunicated pass. Parker was running to her right. Pass was on the left side of her body. She couldn't readjust in time. And it's going to go out for the Basha throw now with 23 minutes to play. Basha right now need to score about a goal every 4 minutes, which they still, to my knowledge, Parker, have not gotten a single shot on target yet, or let alone shot, I believe.
Very disappointing for the Bears. I mean, they've had some action up there within the box. They had a corner recently, but unable to get any shots off. Find it noticeable that whenever they were inside the box, a lot of times they only had 3 or 4 offensive players. Possibly could be the reason why they're not getting any shots. They're playing a lot of defense here just to keep the score 5-0.
Well, I think that's kind of a respect element to where if you commit too many people forward in the attack, you're leaving yourself weak at the back and in defense, to where if Perry get a long ball forward, they could counter and score with ease. So that's not necessarily more them only having 4 because, you know, they're not scoring. It's just that they don't want to give up that many goals to this Perry team, to where at this point, though, when you're down 5-0, you kind of need as many attackers as you can get up there.
Definitely. And as you had mentioned, they're not really looking forward towards the goals, but I mean, anything on the score sheet would look great.
You know, I don't have the record pulled up right in front of me with the amount of shutouts this Perry team has pitched, as we have a long throw in the box, loose in the box. It looks like Bash is going to be able to escape. As I was saying, I don't have the score sheet right in front of me, their schedule from all the Perry games this season, but I think this Perry team and all of their, I believe, 18 games have pitched, I think, almost near 10 shutouts, right, Parker? So this is nothing new for this Puma team.
Not at all. Bash is trying to at least put 1 on the score sheet. But right now it's all Perry. Cross going in.
Montoya off the bar,
and
and it's in. Anissa Montoya adds her name to the score sheet, and now it's 6-0 Perry.
Great bounce there off the top of the crossbar. Went right over the keeper into the back of the net. 6-0 for the Pumas.
Nothing new for the Pumas, drubbing their opponents.
Great crossing there by the Pumas, bringing it down the left side, pulling it back towards the center. Left Montoya with a wide open shot off the crossbar and in. That's what we like to see.
She chose the more flashy finish, nicking it off the bar and going in. I'll tell you what, she was probably a little bit scared that she overshot that, but got the good bounce off the bar, and it's in the back of the net for the Pumas.
Basha looking to counter now. Snuffed out by the Pumas.
Bogle fighting with Yushiro for the ball. It's going to roll out. It's going to be Basha's throw. The assistant referee getting the kind of confirmation nod there from the head referee. Annalise Brown now for the Bears. Gets it into Bogle. We got a whistle.
Ran right through her there to get to the ball.
It's going to be Basha's free kick.
Good call by the head referee. Bears are setting up the free kick, something they haven't had in a long time in this side of the field.
No, a set piece has been kind of a mystery, anonymous for the Basha Bears. Now it's Amanda Dahl, who's got Kelly Kanister wide open on the other side of the field. She just couldn't switch to play in time, and that's kind of what we like to call a professional foul right there, a tactical foul, to where that was kind of blatant what they were doing, trying to take Amanda Dahl out right there, just preventing the counterattack from happening. So you kind of bite the bullet in terms of the foul, maybe even a card in some cases, but in doing so, you stop the Pumas from countering.
Very little effort there by the Bears as the Pumas were able to get it back down and are awarded with the free kick. And now a corner for the Pumas.
It's going to be Amanda Dahl to take again for the Pumas. And as we're saying that, loads of substitutions for both sides. Pumas looking to be making about 4 or so. And on the other side, Basha to be making about 3. But first we have the corner to deal with. Everybody at the Pumas starting at the edge of the box. Ball thrown in and off a Basha defender. Almost looked like it was about to go into the Perry net, but it's not. Now it's with Walter. Walter kicks it through. Keeper really having some struggles with that one. Almost even lost it in the lights.
That formation there by the Pumas looked a lot like something you would see in basketball.
Oh, Peyton Gum right there going through the back of the Basha defender. Kind of, yeah, something like you would see everybody line up at the three-point line and kind of just run each separate direction.
Trying to confuse the Bears, but they were able to get it out. No harm done. Good save by the keeper. Now the Bears have it in the offensive territory.
Van Dyne to Yushiro, who's going to find Kelly Kanister on the near side. Kanister now takes a peek, checks her options, and now gives it back to Yushiro. Yushiro plays it forward for Montoya. Montoya shields off the defender, now gets it back to Kanister on the left wing. Kanister pulls it back past one, and then gets it back to Yushiro. 3 of those players having a little game of their own right now as it's with Montoya. Montoya plays it wide for Parker.
Looking for the cross, something she's been doing all night.
It's there for Dahl. Dahl straight at the keeper, and the keeper makes a save for the Bears. How about that? There's a first for everything, the saying goes, and that's the first good save of the night. The first time a shot going on net saved by the Basha keeper.
It's incredible to say that, Jordan, as we are about 73 minutes into the game.
Yeah. Now Peyton Gum gets it into Dahl. Dahl to Montoya. Montoya edge of the area. Gets a shot on. Not a whole lot of power on that shot, and it's saved this time with these 2 in a row now for this Basha keeper.
Mentioned there, not that hard of a shot. Shot taken with the left foot by Montoya. Probably not her dominant foot, but any shot on the goal works. Great save by the keeper.
Especially what we saw in that first half. You get a shot on net, no telling what the keeper might do, or at least in the case of the first half, what the keeper might not do, which was save. Dahl now looking for Parker. Parker was cutting inside. The pass goes outside, and now the subs are going to come on. For Perry, the subs read like this. Number 24, Jackie Gilbert. Number 1, Should be number 7, I should say. Number 1 is Michaela Munn, who's in net right now. Brenna Alderson, number 2, Natalie Duffy. And it looks like number 16, Marin Bei Ling. Ball played forward, just over Deutsch's head, but it's going to fall to Kanisha. Kanisha looking for Gilbert. And it's going to be played out for the Perry throw. And nice reflexes there by the assistant referee, keeping the ball in front as well.
Pumas are now spread out in the box, looking for this long throw in to see if they can get anything back in the net again.
Throw in taken short. It's going to fall to Gilbert. Gilbert likes to take a bounce. Now plays out right for Deutsch. Deutsch near the penalty spot. Shot blocked, and now it's cleared. And it's won by Alderson. Alderson now gives to Yashiro. Yashiro plays it wide for Kanisha. Kanisha now inside for Alderson. Alderson completes the 1-2, but just too far out in front for Kanisha, and it's going to go out for the throw.
Common trend going on here in the game. It seems like the Pumas have been getting the ball down. The Bears have been kicking it back out, and before they can even get the ball past the midfield line, the Pumas are right back at it, pushing towards that net.
Yeah, that's what it's been the entire match. It's been the Bears sometimes barely avoiding conceding a goal, and not before they can even think they have to play defense again. Now it's Gilbert on the wing, gets it inside. Dangerous ball to Canistro. The shot's blocked. Still loose in the box. Now it's Alderson. And finally poked free. Bateman for Basha. Now plays it forward. Nice little turnout there.
Swarm there by the Pumas. You get the ball out to the right side. Throw and awarded to the Bears.
Brooke Brown for Basha, number 6, doing the best she could, but the problem was there was about 5 Puma defenders right next to her. Not a whole lot you can do when the odds are like that.
There's a foul called on the play, actually.
It's going to be going Perry's way. So maybe Brown she knew she was 1-on-5, so maybe try throwing an elbow or two, a rough shoulder when you have to try and keep the ball. Richie plays it to the left side for Kanistra. Just past Duffy's foot. Now Yashiro. Nice little flick there. Keeps it. Now Kanistra. Kanistra down the wing looking for the cross. Sure, it's getting pulled. Oh, Kanistra threw her down to the ground.
Ball still in. Whistle.
And now we have a corner. They're saying the ball crossed the line. And it's going to be a Perry corner.
Puma's defenders coming back in to set up formation. This corner.
Interesting sequence of events right there. Kanistra's shirt obviously getting pulled. And she was trying to complain to the ref, wave the ref down. It looks like her hand might have hit the head of the Basha defender there. Nonetheless, Puma corner inside 13 minutes. Ball played in, far post. Header is just over the top. And now for the goal kick.
Good cross in there by the Pumas. Unable to put it in the back of the net, but good header there.
2 subs now coming on for the Pumas. Number 25, Trinity Kaufman, and number 18, Amber Jimenez. One of the captains of the team, a senior. Payne Gum now for the Pumas, plays wide for Walter. Annie Walter now. Finds Gilbert. Gilbert gets past 1. Now gets past 2. Jackie Gilbert, edge of the area. Trying to find the pass. Finds Alderson. Alderson trying to curl it. It looks like it's off the post. The keeper just barely got a fingertip to it to force it onto the post, and it's out for the Puma corner kick.
Great turnaround shot there by Alderson as she found herself just about 15 yards away from the keeper. Just off the post and to the right. As you mentioned, Joran, corner kick for the Pumas.
And it appears, we had the CTE tours today. A lot of these schools, a lot of junior highs coming in over the next couple days to get a look at the CTE programs as the corner comes in and Annie Walter's shot goes over the bar. The point I was making was we had said in those tours that something always goes wrong during a live stream. And what appears to have just happened right now is our scoreboard, the laptop our scoreboard was on, has just died. with about 11 minutes left to go. What can you do, really? It happens, I guess.
Happened to the worst of us and to the best of us.
It's 6-0 with 11 minutes left to go. Bateman for Basha. Nice move past Gum. Now looking to play wide for Brooke Brown. Nothing doing there. That's with Perry.
Lily
Lily
Fulton
Fulton
on the ball.
just over Trinity Kaufman's head. Now for the Perry throw. Fulton now into Kaufman. Kaufman, a two-sport player this year, the backup kicker for the football team. Now it's Alderson. Alderson looking inside, trying to find Jackie Gilbert. Gilbert shields her defender off in the box. Gets a cross in, but it's going wide, always going wide. And it's going to be a Basha goal kick with 10 minutes left. Goal kick won by the Pumas. Bailing now plays forward. Alderson looking for Gilbert. Good pass by Alderson. Gilbert's one-on-one with the keeper. Can she put it away? No, it's cleared off the line. What a save by Basha. Saving themselves from conceding another goal off the line. Number 11, Annalise Brown. Wow, that might be the play of the game. Even though they're down 6-0, that might be the play of the game. Saving and robbing Jackie Gilbert of a goal.
The pass just prior to that to set up the Pumas for that shot was also excellent. Can't forget about that. But even better save on the other side by Brown. Looks like we have a player down now for the Bears. Looks like number 20, Michaela Bennett.
Yep.
She's able to get up on her own. Meets up with a possible trainer or coach. And now another player comes in for the Bears.
Now Basha trying to get something going offensively, but cleared before they can get much of anything going, actually. Ball played for Gilbert. Ooh, Bateman throwing a shoulder right there into Duffy, I believe.
No call by the ref. Play on. Ball back to Perry.
And with 8:25, the referees let them play. Ball looking for Trinity Kaufman. Can't find her, but it's going to be Alderson. Alderson, the midfielder, plays it in. Trying to get a 1-2 going. Just past her foot.
Give and go not working there for the Pumas.
Now with Bateman. Bateman, who kind of got into a scrap with Payne Gum earlier in the game. Very physical player. Now Basha have some numbers forward. Now Brown. Looking for maybe a give and go, just nothing doing there. Miscommunication, and the Pumas will gladly clear with 7:45 left to go.
First sign of offense there for the Bears in the last couple of minutes. Looking to see if they can make anything happen.
Not one of those games you're going to want to remember if you're a Basha attacker.
Definitely not going to be looking forward towards the film analysis of this later on in the week.
Well, there's not much to analyze, really, is there?
Not really.
It's going to be a Basha corner. Let's see if they can get something from this. It looks like it's going to be Bateman to take.
6 girls there up at the top of the 18, and they're all running in line.
Miscommunication there with the set piece. All the Basha attackers standing at the edge of the box, and the ball was played in towards Amon, the goalkeeper. So poor ball right there by Bayman. Duffy goes down, no call again, and Basha now are being allowed to play a lot more physically than they were early in the first half.
Number 12 for the Bears goes down. Referee's going to go check on her.
In the meantime, I was about to
Whistle
say in the
blown.
meantime, yeah, there's a throw in. Bayman was throwing the ball in before the referee could stop the play. It looks like she is injured. And if that is number 12, that's Sydney Prestia. As the Basha trainer is going to come in, come take a look.
6:29 left on the clock.
And there you see, I'm assuming Coach Craig Johnson for Basha. Six 0 our score with 6:29 left to go in the game. What a showing this has been for Perry Parker. You know, this is your cross street rival, right, in the Val Vista rivalry. You know, and they say anything in these types of games can happen. You know, matter of fact, you have ASU playing against U of A later tonight. I think that game already tipped off. You know, anything like in those games can happen. So you have to come in this game not looking past the rival, and that's exactly what they've done tonight.
Definitely, they took this Basha team as just another opponent and played them just like they've been playing all year long, and they put up another high-scoring game and kept their opponent off the score sheet for now.
Yeah, that's right. They still got to defend for about 6:30. But they've been playing their game defensively, not letting Basha get many chances, if all any.
And as you had mentioned earlier, a lot of rough play here being allowed by the referee, and it's resulting in a couple of injuries.
That's not what you like to see at all, especially in a game where there's not really much competition. As the Pumas now, I think for the most part, maybe except for a couple of starters, are playing almost an entire second team right now. I don't think any one of the starters is still in the game for the Pumas, which makes sense when you're up by 6 with about 6 minutes left to go.
Definitely don't want to risk any injuries.
Well, we just saw one of the Basha players pick up a slight injury. So, yeah, it's definitely what you want to avoid.
Ball bouncing up in the air.
So-
Now taken by the Bears.
Let me give you a quick stat here, Parker, as this game winds down. The Pumas have played, they've played and completed 18 games.
Okay.
And out of those 18 games, they have won via shutout 14 times.
Wow. Looks like they're possibly going to add another to that stat. 6-0 score here.
Yeah, they can very easily add their 15th shutout. Perry looking forward at their schedule, only 3 games left. They play Cibola 5 days from now at Perry High School, which Cibola, getting a quick check on their record, are only 5-2-1. Perry, a big chunk of their record comes from playing in tournaments. As we have Fulton playing a ball forward in for Kaufman. Kaufman might have a chance. Ball juggled by the keeper. Kaufman having to keep it in. And it's in the back of the net.
Off of number 7, Cameron Bosher by the Bears. Pumas add another one, make that a touchdown, 7-0 for the Pumas.
I'm not sure if Trinity Kaufman was even trying to shoot. She looks like she was just trying to keep the ball in play, and it takes a touch off the Basha defender and winds up in the back of the net. Anything like that can happen in this game. We're going to have a running clock at 7-0, the mercy rule in effect.
Looked like the Basha goalie there had it in her arms, but with that slide to capture the ball had gotten loose, and Perry was able to capitalize on that.
Perry doing anything they want right now.
The score is looking a lot like that World Cup game that we had seen a while back, the Germany versus Brazil. A lot different here out in the high school level. Throw in now for the Pumas. Once again, the Pumas are in the attacking half. Seems like they've been there 80% of the time tonight.
I think 80% might even be a little conservative. Pumas have spent a lot of their time attacking the Basha goal. I threw another stat at you, or I threw a stat at you earlier. Now let me throw you another stat real quick. What would you say throughout all 18 games, and including this game right now, would be the Pumas' goal differential? What would you say?
Oh, wow. It's got to be easily double digits. I'd have
Oh,
to say somewhere between 30 and 40. 30, 33?
Well, let's take a look here. They have scored, including tonight's game, 116 goals.
Wow. Okay.
Do you know how many goals they've given up?
Single digits, maybe 9?
6. They have a goal differential of plus 110.
That's got to be some kind of record here in the state of Arizona. That's unrealistic. Video game numbers.
I might even be more than video game numbers. Plus 110 ratio, goals to goals against.
Pumas are using cheat codes out here.
This Puma team primed and ready for a state championship run. Shot from outside the box from Alderson. That goes wide.
2:20 left on the clock.
Our next broadcast coming to you live from John Moran Stadium will be the 24th, I believe, if I have the schedule correct. Perry Senior Night next Tuesday against Hamilton. And Hamilton is a game last year that we covered. Perry won barely after a couple great saves, a couple goal line clearances by the Pumas, which kept them and kept their lead.
A lot of players are definitely looking forward to that game.
Oh, and here right now we have another shot at goal, perhaps. Shot is saved. Just
right on the line.
Yeah, that ball almost got under the keeper's arm.
Great effort there. Something you didn't really see in the first half, a diving save.
No, we didn't see any of that the first half. Amber Jimenez's shot gets robbed, perhaps, of a goal. Keeper making a great save. We are 123 and counting. Look like foul was on paint and gum as they're going to wind down the last 70 seconds or so of this game. 7-0 Perry. Just complete domination on all facets.
Good to see the Bears out here still competing, seeing if they can get anything on that score sheet.
This might be one of their last chances to do so. They need to create something, and as I say that, Alderson intercepts the pass.
And there's a missed pass to the right side. Now Basha's throwing.
Now Jackie Gilbert now for the Pumas. Maybe trying to rub salt in the wounds, trying to put up 8. They've put up 13 in one game and 15 in another. They're not afraid to put up some goals. It looked like Jimenez trying to find Alderson. We are 20 seconds now and counting. Basha just cannot get anything going. They have not been able to get anything going as Bateman will get the ball from the little ball girl down there, and that is going to wrap us up from Perry High School. 7-0 our score. What a game. What domination by the Pumas. Parker, what a game this was for this team, and especially Amanda Dahl netting herself 4 or 5 goals.
Definitely adding to her goal score. She now has 33, I believe, on the year, coming in 29. That is 1/3 of the total goals that they have scored so far this year. Definitely an impactful player for the Pumas and possibly MVP-like.
Yeah, I definitely say her as player of the game. So we are wrapping up here from John Moran Stadium again. We're coming to you live next Tuesday for Perry Senior Night against Hamilton. Our final score tonight, Perry 7, Basha 0. For Parker Olzak, the rest of the PS4 crew, I'm Jordan Palacio, and we are signing off for tonight. Good night, everybody.